We as women, we have to start thinking long term. These short term flings never work in our favor.
It's Amber J. Lee. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's learn, pretty girls. And also, while you're here, just follow my Instagram as I also post updates.
Social media has lied to us and told us that being just sexually desired is the same thing as being romantically desired, and they had the same results. And your outcome and everybody else's outcome is telling you that's a lie. Men are telling you that's a lie. Women are telling you that's a lie because it's a lie. Some people even believe that if we have unlimited sexual options, that's the same thing as having unlimited dating options. And it's not the same thing. You have access to who can get you in the bed, but you don't have access to who's taking you down the aisle. Just ask your sneaky link. See how long it takes for him to drop all his other women and commit to you and you only. I even had women tell me they tried to sleep their way into a relationship and it didn't work out. Sneaky links aren't long term. Being lusted after is not long term. It's not long term. Despite what it may feel like, it's not long term. I'm going to tell you a story that we all can learn from, and just a really good story. Basically, when I was in my freshman year of college, I was working at a hospital front desk. And I was working with another girl. Her name, we're going to name her Lala. I was working with Lala, and I was working with this girl named Rebecca. So Lala is a black woman. She was in school, but she was a medical assistant on the side. At this hospital, doctors would come in, like resident student doctors would come in. It was one black student doctor, and he was so cool, right? And so me and him became really, really close. Had to be about like in his late 20s, early 30s. And Lala was about 21 at the time. So he was interested in Lala. Oh, and Rebecca had to be about, if I was 18, Lala was like 21, Rebecca was like 24. These two, they were there longer than I was. I was only part-time. So he was like in his late 20s, early 30s, and he wanted Lala, right? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna put the word in for Lala. I'm gonna tell Lala that you want her, right? Lala's a black woman. Remember that Lala's a black woman, Rebecca's a white woman. So I told Lala, I'm like, Lala, old boy over here, he wants you, he wanna talk to you. He's checking you out. He thinks he wants to get to know you. Mind you, this guy is a resident. He's about to be a vascular surgeon. Anybody who know they go up to 300 plus K a year, out the gate, they already making six figures. Anybody in their right mind knows this, right? I knew this and I was 18. So Lala knew this. Lala knew that what he was about to do, but Lala was like, you know what? I'm not really interested in him. He's not my type, da 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 da. I'm like, all right, cool. So the next day I come in, he's there, and me, Lala, and Rebecca were talking about it. And I'm like, yeah, he about to be a vascular surgeon. He about to get money. So Rebecca, like, I mean, he's ugly, but I wouldn't talk to him. Da 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 da. This is what Rebecca tells Lala. She's like, I wouldn't talk to him. He's not really my type. Girl, 2 months later, after she found out, Lala quit, right? Lala quit. Lala wasn't working there. Do you know that Rebecca started buying him lunch, going out to dinner with him, going out to eat? Do you know that now Rebecca and him are engaged and they have a baby on the way? And they bought a house together in Virginia? Rebecca swiped her man. Rebecca knew she wanted this man because she knew that he made money and she knew he had the bag. Because she always used to say, oh yeah, he's about to get money. He is ugly, but he's about to get money. She kept saying that. She knew he was about to get the bag. So she looked aside his looks. She looked aside all of that. She was 24. She snatched him up and she's married to him now. This man is traveling the world doing vascular surgery. Right now, he's in Vegas doing the surgery. They're paying for him. And guess who just messaged me on Instagram? Lala. Lala's like, oh yeah, she swiped my man. She just did it in the third. And now guess what? Lala's a baby mom and now she's a CNA. If Lala was thinking long term, Lala would have got with the winning team. We have to start thinking long term. Because now she's a single mom and a CNA when she could have been married with the baby on the way, out in Vegas in a house that's paid for, that with her feet kicked up. But guess who swiped it from under her? Rebecca, because Rebecca was thinking long term. Rebecca was like, oh, you about to play with this? Oh, I got something for you. I'm taking your man, sis. Because Rebecca knew that these men aren't easy to come by. She knew that. Lala didn't. Swiped. We have to start thinking long term. As long as they're not ugly or disgusting looking, We can get past them being average. Because the guy, he was not ugly. He was average. He wasn't ugly. He wasn't that. And she even said he wasn't ugly. He just wasn't her type. But guess what? He became Rebecca's type because Rebecca didn't like him either. We have to start thinking long term. I'm not saying settle for someone you're not attracted to. If they're an average everyday Joe, I don't see why you shouldn't go for it. I want you guys to see this as a lesson because now Rebecca got me blocked. Rebecca got her blocked. And Rebecca don't play. I still follow him on Instagram. I still talk to him, but she got me and Lala blocked. Because she knew. I'm hate to say it, but women of other races, they know these things. They know these things. And it's just like, women, we have to start thinking long term, especially us black women. We have to start doing that. Once you reach 22, 23, you have to ask yourself, is this the behavior that I want to deal with for the rest of my life? If you're dealing with the Pookie and the Ray Ray, you have to say, is this the behavior that I want to deal with for the rest of my life? Is this the behavior that I want my kids to see? If you have to think about it, it's already a no. It's already a no. It's already a no. So more of the story is, understand why you're attracted to these guys and because what you're attracted to says a lot about you. Understand that why you're so attracted to bad boys. Understand what are you trying to look for in them that you don't have inside of you. And understand that that has to be broken in order to have a successful dating life. Because bad boys lead you down a bad path. Something recently went on Twitter. Guys knew the caliber of men that were coming after us. They'd act right, like be easy or something like that. I'm about to put the tweet right here. And it's just like, you guys have to understand that a lot of the guys that are showing you attention, they're just showing you attention because they want sex out of it. You have to understand what you have in front of you is the best it can get. That's why you're with them. So please don't get caught up in that, oh, this person is showing me attention. This person is showing me attention. They're the best you can get. That's not the case because that's what Lala did. Lala had all these guys showing her attention and her best option was swiped from under her feet. You have to stop thinking that just because guys are giving you attention that they're an option because that's not the case. And just because higher caliber of guys are coming after you, that does not mean they're an option because guess what? Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger's side piece. She looked like a foot compared to his wife. But they knew that it's an easy kill. So sometimes a lot of men, especially rich men, know you're an easy kill. They'll come after you. But that's just it. They're not an option for dating. They're not an option for anything else besides being an easy kill. And guess what? That kill is usually one time only. Trust me, I know a few athletes who hit women one time only and don't call them again. And them women, 2 years later, them women that they hit still on Twitter bragging about them. And couldn't reach them if their life depended on it. Stop thinking that you're getting attention, you're getting an option because that's not the truth. There's not too many out here. There's so many men out here who don't have good qualities. So if you have that, you need to stick with that. One thing I want a lot of women to do is understand that you are more than your bodies, despite what these women are doing on social media. You are more than your bodies. Celebrity women are doing it now. Iggy, Girl from Basketball Wives, everybody is doing it now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow for more.